Hi everyone, it's me Lisa from Lisa Knits and Vlogs. Well, it's day 4 of Lisa's knit race, and I am still making the Garter Stitch stripe scarf. I'm doing the mantle, which is about 60 centimeters wide and approximately about 180 in length in centimeters. There's the picture to how it turns out. I'm doing 33 stitches at 176 centimeters, 60 blocks in total. The blocks go as, which I'll show you. And guys, stitch markers are your best friend, because then I can get to tell you exactly how many days I've done. I cast on 33 stitches, I slip the first stitch, and then I knit the first row. Every single row we are slipping the stitch. It doesn't matter whether it's a knit or a purl. We're slipping the first stitch on every row. Then I knit 14 rows. Then the first block is row 1. I slip the stitch and I knit. I slip the stitch and I purl. I slip the stitch and I knit, and I slip the stitch and I purl. Rows 5 through to 10 are all slip stitches, and then I knit. I slip stitch and I knit. So there's block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And I'm up to block 41. So I have 19 more blocks to go after this one. Now, I said stitch markers are your best friend, because from here to here is day 1. From here to here is day 2. From here to here is day 3. Here to here is day 4. But I haven't put the stitch marker in as yet, because I want to do some more knitting while I'm talking to you guys to be able to do it. So the stitch markers for me, so that's 3 so far, and this is number 4 that I'm doing from here to here. So I'll put the stitch marker in later when I'm finished. Now, it's 4 Seasons Marble 8 ply, 100% acrylic, 100 grams. I'm using black, and I'm using laguna. I will put the proper name in the description box, because I know everybody says words differently. It is made for Spotlight, Pty Ltd, www.spotlightstores.com. That's where us in Australia and New Zealand get to go to that shop, to Spotlight. There are other shops, but I tend to go straight to here. Sometimes I do Kmart, depending on what I fancy, but mainly Spotlight. Care instructions go as: cool hand wash, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, flat in the shade, low iron, dry cleanable. It's a 270 meters per ball, size 4mm knitting needles, 4.5 or a 5. I'm using a 4.5, but I should have probably gone to a 6, because I'm using 2 strands together, which makes it a bit thicker. And for my tension, its knitting tension is 22 stitches by 30 rows. It's 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters square, made in India. But if you're a crocheter, it's probably the same size needles. It depends on your tension. So I'm going to sit here. Remember, I've slipped the first stitch and now I'm knitting. I'm just going to sit here and do some knitting while I'm chatting away to you. I've really been enjoying making this pattern. It's a really nice pattern to make, but when I do it again with the 2 strands, I'm going to go up to at least a size 6mm needles, because I found after a while using a size 4.5 and using 2 strands, it has been hurting my hands, but I have enjoyed doing it, which is the main thing. But it is 60 blocks all up. Like I said, I've got 19 left after this block. And then I think I need, after I do the last 19 blocks, then I just got to knit eight rows after I've done the last block of 20. So after the last one, the block of 20, I knit 8 rows and then I cast off. And then that's the scarf done. I do have another scarf on the go, but I'll do that once I've finished this one. And I'll be able to show you that one once I get to it, do a video of it, because I've started it already. It's on the knitting needles, ready to go. But I'm not using 2 strands this time. I'm using 1. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys have been having such a lovely day, all night, depending where you are. I know a lot of you have had time changes. Our time change doesn't go back till March next year, which will be our autumn, which never takes long because we're already in November. I wonder what everybody's creating at the moment, what you've all been knitting, crocheting. And I've got a few other knitting patterns that I need to do too. I want to do before Christmas actually springs on us really quick. And it's not that far away, Christmas. So I might even do some of that later as well. I'm on the last 2 rows of this block, and then I'm up to block number 2 of 20. I write my blocks down on a bit of paper, so then that way I can mark them off as I go. So if I happen to get up and move away in a hurry, at least I have the blocks that were those rows marked off. I will show you once I've done this row and the next row, so you know what I'm doing. So then that means this block is finished. Yeah, I'm old school. I write mine down on a bit of paper, each row, and marking them off. So then that way, I do it that way. I'm not a big fan of the row counter, and I probably would forget that I need to turn it, that's how many rows I've done, no doubt. And it's easy for me to do it on paper because then I'm always looking at the paper to see what row I'm up to and what row I'm not up to. So I'm on the last row of the rows 5 through 10. Then I've done those rows. And then I can show you why where I put them on the bit of paper. I really enjoy making stuff, and I donate a lot of mine to charity. It's called Kogo. It's knit one, give one. And I've been knitting up a lot of scarves because that's one thing that I do know they need a lot of is scarves. And I want to get back into knitting some beanies because that's another thing that they need a lot of. So there's my row 10 done. And then I get the chance to mark it off. And see, this is where I put it. So here it says, down here it says number 1. So there's rows 1 and 2, rows 3 through 10. So now I'm up to block 2. So now I've got to restart all over again. And there's all my stickers. I do it that way because that's the way I like to do it. And that's the way that I like keeping count of what I've been doing. I know everyone's different. You do things the way you like to do it. I like doing it that way because that's how I've done it. And I feel more comfortable doing it that way than doing it with a row counter. Like I said, with a row counter, knowing me, I would forget to change the rows once I've finished. And so I do it that way with pen and paper. And I have plenty of paper. I have plenty of pens to write with. I'm not short on pens and paper because I've got a white container over there full of exercise books and loose papers. So it's not as though I've got no excuse. I'll finish this row and then I'll let you guys go. And I do hope you get the chance to like and comment. And if you do, don't know what to say, just leave me a love heart. And I'm happy with a love heart if that's what you can do. So I'll catch you all later and you have a great time creating. Can't wait to see all your videos. I'll see you later. Bye.